thought it was never too late to learn a new skill, which is why we are here at Axe and Grind this morning to throw some axes. Who wants to throw axes?
I mean,
Showed
presumably all of us?
Yeah.
It's so early.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I don't think catch. The wood catches. Throw an axe at the wood.
Is it strictly overhand, or can we underhand it just for safety?
No.
Hide between the legs.
I think that's why we get. I think that's why we get instructed on how to do it.
This is amateur tier. You take the axe and go.
1-inch axe throw.
I think for us, because we're beginners, they're gonna install rails. So that
Oh,
they can
bumper
just-
rails?
Bumpers. Yeah.
Oh, bumpers. Yeah, just
Yeah.
ding, 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 ding. Should we find out how to do this first, though?
I would love some instruction. Actually.
I agree.
If there's a proper way to do it, we probably should find out.
All right, instructor.
Hi everybody, welcome to Axe and Grind. I'm absolutely going to teach you how to do this. You don't have to guess. I'll go out there, I'll coach you through your first couple of throws, and I'll be walking around in case you need some more coaching as the day goes on. But a couple safety points first. I'm going to be putting you in a pair of lanes that doesn't have a fence between them. There was a request for a bumper lane, so Beej, you can have the lane that does have fences on the sides. And when you're in a lane that doesn't have fences between the lanes, just make sure that you have a clear protocol of who's throwing, who's retrieving the axes. Stay in the same phase at the same time. Throw, retrieve, come back, nice and safe, right? The axes, the handles, the tables, the floors, the targets, they're all going to try and give you a splinter. Even me, if you're not paying attention. Anybody have any safety questions, or should I show you how to throw this thing? Yes, Beej.
Can I throw more than one axe at once?
We'll see. So you can throw one axe, and then we'll try increasingly more axes.
That's not the answer he was
kind of
expecting.
terrified, actually, by the idea.
We do find that looking like a lumberjack matters a lot for throwing like a lumberjack. So we have some loner plaid here. It's definitely performance enhancing. Go ahead and borrow some of that if you need it.
No, it's hot. It's so warm.
This is authentic, though. I mean, this has probably been worn by dozens of people throwing axes.
I'm going to see if the Argyle makes
Makes a difference?
Yeah,
You
it makes
get-
me faster.
You're gonna throw at an angle.
It's good when you don't have the kind of motion you need to throw an axe. You can't. Argyle's just speed plaid.
Yeah. There is a specific shenanigans-based policy around here. These are the axes that I want you to start with. Because they're heavy and long and all steel, it makes them really hard for you to damage. Two hands, at least to start with. You can try one hand to throw a little later if you like. Right along the base of the axe, lean back all the way to your spine. You want to stretch this muscle out like pulling the string back of the bow. Transfer your weight to your front foot, and just as the handle gets in the way of the bullseye, I want you to let go. The axe should start tumbling out of your hands. If you flick it with your wrists, you're going to add more rotations, and that's going to mess up your distance. Most people find that their rotations work really well from somewhere in the gray box that we painted on the floor, just like that.
Today's called wood. Beej, no.
Now, lean it back and touch your spine. That's how you're going to generate the power that you want. Rock your body weight forward and just check your aim one more time.
Okay.
There's no need to be afraid. The axe is going away from you. All right, and throw. Done.
Hey!
Kind of just does all the work for you.
It does all the work for you. There you go.
Oh, you feeling it? Yeah. All right. I'll clear the range. You can do it.
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, wow.
A good throw is just.
Yep. We get it, Rank.
Now you're basically experts, yeah.
Okay, so you gotta go like windmill arms. We'll feed you from behind.
Beej, I challenge you.
Game attached.
Game with score sheets and everything.
What? We're not just throwing? I thought this is just therapy.
So not only is there a game with score sheets and everything, but one of you will be the very best at the end of this. So,
Be the very best.
Like no one ever was.
so let's just make
Catch
sure.
them. It's
Not
the real
allowed.
test.
No, yeah. It's basically bowling. Yeah,
Okay.
there's a couple rules that are worth noting. The axe targets have a 1 point, a 2 point, a 3 point, a 4 point, and a 6 point ring, also known as a bullseye.
Yep.
And there's also a special rule on the very last throw of the game. You're allowed to hit these blue kill shots, which are worth 10 points. I'll just make a little notation to remind you that that's only valid on the last throw of the game. Take 5 throws, switch it up, take 5. If the axe breaks the line between two zones, always consider it to be in the higher point zone.
Positive breaks.
Exactly. But if you have to pick it up off the floor for whatever reason, like maybe you throw your axe, the second player throws their axe and yours falls out, that's worth nothing.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Sabotage.
James versus Beej?
Yeah.
All right.
Seems like something you could set up in your own apartment.
Yeah, no.
Well, it's a nice long hallway at the moon base.
Yeah.
Beej, you want to fight?
With axes?
In a throwing
But it's like having
fashion.
my older brother back.
Step over the line, mark at 0.
I was gonna think that I made a big show of this. It's like, you're so nervous. It's like,
And then all of a sudden you're just like, bullseye, bullseye, bullseye. 3.
4.
What frame is the one-handed throw?
Oh, can we do that? We got a thumbs up.
Yeah. Let's go frame.
5.
Let's go. We'll do
Last
one.
one
In,
for
we'll,
switch?
we'll, we'll do one. So we'll do. How about we do 4 and 9?
Okay, yeah. 4
Yeah.
and 9. That
4 and
sounds
9
good.
is a one throw frame.
Okay.
One-handed throw frame.
Jesus.
Nice. We both fucked that up.
This is frame 4.
Where you're doing the two-handed throw, you want to have it nice and centered along the center line of the body, right?
Yeah.
But for the one-handed throw, just take that whole thing and have it on the outside. So you're still going to touch the back edge of your shoulder, and when you do your warm-up, just bring it all the way down on the outside edge of your knee. The axe should never interact with the kneecap. You still want to let go sort of at the level of the bullseye like that.
You don't want to stand sideways. You want to go straight on.
Yeah, you want to be in the same place, maybe a little bit closer as well. You want to hold the axe as close to the same as you can.
That's gonna go.
4. Damn. Yes. 1. 0. Switch. Oh, I don't like it over here. Look at your bullseye target. It's all mangled. That's why it fell
why
out.
mine flew out.
Yeah.
Cori, are we fighting?
I guess I'm fighting myself? What else is there?
None of that was the board's fault. 3.
What's yours, Beej?
0.
Four.
Oh.
Wait. 6.
So there's a special rule on the last throw of the game where you're allowed to hit the blue dots. The score is currently 26-20. So if James hits the floor, and Beej hits the bullseye, then we go to the tiebreaker round. Otherwise, James is probably going to win this one. I don't know. We'll find out.
Beej.
Yes.
If one of us hits the blue, the other buys lunch.
Yeah, okay. So I've lost.
So if Beej hits the blue, do you both buy each other lunch?
You buy Beej 2 lunches. You buy us all lunch.
Yes!
Oh, that was close. That was so close.
Felt really good.
Let's do this then. Hack the planet.
Trust your feelings.
All right. Well, that's an even 0.
My advice would be aim higher.
Okay. Do you guys want to just count that as a practice?
Yeah, that's a practice. That's a warm up.
Yeah. All right. What was the score there? I broke the sign.
Sign 0, Ian 0,
Okay.
Cori 3.
Can I just have that shown, please?
Yeah.
Does anybody have any vampires they need help with?
Man.
Recycle.
Some work. Jesus.
Follow through all the way right down. No.
Yeah.
Okay, 1.
Points.
Oh, I got it.
We're on the board.
4.
Frame 3.
Talk this out.
Too low.
Let go earlier.
I mean, that's healthy self-care.
There we go. That's it.
The GoPro's worth $1,000.
Yeah.
Ian.
2.
Cori.
0.
Thank you. Frame 5.
This is gonna not be pleasant.
With the lighter axes, they were much easier. Yeah!
Okay. Call him out.
Clink. And switch.
One-handed's working for Ian.
I'm more of a two-handed man, but yeah, that's fair.
Maybe I'm not.
Frame 7.
Ooh, that was very nice tandem throwing.
Go to sleep.
Loved it, but Cori would be
6.
perfect.
Go
6.
to sleep.
There isn't not red touching that axe.
I have an axe to grind
because it's done.
with this.
0.1. It's Olympic scoring.
Nice.
Frame 9 coming up.
Frame 9.
One-handed. It's tradition. It's been done twice now.
Yeah, you have now made it tradition. Thank you.
All out.
4.
8.
Ian currently has 13.1.
Okay.
Cori has 23.
Ooh, but that's not okay. Wait, 13. So is that 13 to 23?
13.1.
So that means if Cori floors this and Ian hits the blue, he wins by 0.1.
Yeah.
Not hit, fail, critical.
Cori gets 2. You can't tie this, but you can hit that blue. Moral victory. Oh my god!
Ah, nice big one right there.
Holy shit.
Wow!
Holy shit.
25 to 23.1.
Well, it was a good fight, but I think you have won the real victory.
The points one. The one that matters.
Alex is going to step up, throw his 10 axes, and then the top 2 point getters will move on to the finals, which right now is me and Cori. If Alex can score more than 25 points, it will be he versus I in the finals. Alex, you ready?
League of my own.
You don't need 2 axes.
I disagree, but sure.
One's a comfort axe.
Double the axes, double the points.
Ooh, I don't like that. Good start, good start. Nice throw.
Oh, that's a close
It
one.
looks real close.
Touch?
I think that's 4.
Judge?
It's not. Unless, well,
Is there any red on this side? There's no red on this side. So that's
say no.
nice. Looks like another 4.
Okay, now switch sides after clanking your axe.
I think we can avoid that one this time.
He's consistently racking in points.
Yeah.
This
No.
is
This is good.
this is good.
It's awful.
Oh, that's how you repel that.
Oh, there it is.
Ass.
That's it. Nice.
4.
All right, so this is your final frame, which means if you hit, you can go for the blue here. And if you hit it, you get 10 points, and that will catapult you into first place.
That was 3.
Which ties you. You and me tied after 10 rounds.
I think James is gonna lose in a big way.
Yeah, I'm really on with that.
I hope so too.
First off, the Alex incorporates a lot more of the new technology of the Gundam platform. James is just running on the old systems. But I think actually James has consistently higher points, but Alex has consistently made points.
Solid performance.
But when you compare them in horsepower, like, Alex is the clear lead.
That's true.
I just want to be buying lunch for second place. I'm gonna watch James as he eats that burger and be like, "You didn't win." Wow! I might have to buy you your lunch, but you didn't win.
Thanks for fueling the fire there, Beej.
Oh, that was still one. All up. Unos.
0. 2. Damn it. 0.
Alex is moving up in the world here.
2. 3.
Ooh. A
Getting into your
competitor.
head, James. Getting into your head.
How would you like this axe in your head, Beej?
Axeland is its own country.
Oh. 4.
Is that a 3?
Yeah.
That's a 3.
Things have really started to catch up here.
4. You're gonna take us to nationals.
3. At least
6.
3.
2.
Oh, no, that's a 4.
Ooh.
Alright, frame 9.
James has 20 points. Alex
Way more than 20.
has 28 points.
1.
No, that's 2. That's 2.
If James hits the 10, it'll be a tie at 30 points. We get to bring out the overtime axes.
Are those just chainsaws?
They are not chainsaws.
Did it break the line at least?
No! Look at that! Look at that! That's as close as you can get without breaking the line. Ah. Wait, hold on. Yay! Let's bring out the overtime axes!
Can we bring out the overtime axes?
You can bring out the overtime.
What the fuck?
There is a slightly different technique for the overtime axes. I want you to stand a little bit further back and don't hit that ceiling at all.
Okay.
Hold them just at the top of the tape.
But one-handed?
You can do two-handed if you want.
Okay. So, Alex won, but I mean, Rex said overtime axes, and what are we supposed to do? We gotta play with the overtime axes. Turns out an overtime axe is just a fucking normal sized, like, wood axe.
You're gonna want to stand farther back than you normally do because they rotate slower.
Like, this far back?
You'll want to. I don't really know, man.
This guy works here. He works here!
Are you just performatively standing way away?
I'm not performatively anything.
Oh! Whoa!
Yeah, okay.
I bet I could do that.
Very squarely struck.
Mr. Horner?
Yeah.
Beej?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
got
One at a time, one at a time.
I think you're a little too close there.
Yep.
Don't get it. Don't get it. Someone else is about to throw an axe.
Yeah.
Nice! Good job.
Cori, you have to throw both of them.
I know.
That felt really good, actually.
Yeah.
Sometimes when it hits with the whole blade,
Yeah, well, yeah.
it takes a lot more power to punch in than. Some of the damage to the ceiling was me trying to throw from like ridiculously far away, like from behind the front desk. On average, it went very poorly.
We were wondering as you were coming in if you were set up facing the escape room so that maybe like an axe blade would come through to the escape room.
How
and really...
awesome would that be? It's like, okay, maybe we have to.
The other side of each of these walls is actually an ESL school that hates us.
Even more threatening.
Go for it, Beej.
6 points.
Movie magic.
This one guy, Buzz, he has every single record in the club, and he did this in an hour when we gave him a fresh target. So
When you have nothing left, like,
Yeah.
does he just keep throwing?
I think we had to go retrieve the axe from the classroom next door at the end of it. So he's good at axes. We actually sent him to nationals, to World Axe Throwing Championship Nationals in Chicago this year.
Nice.
He did top 16 in the world, which is pretty dang impressive.
You almost hit the GoPro there.
What do I get if I get both blues? Anybody ever done that?
Not that I'm aware.
That is really hard. Congratulations, Alex, on winning the axe throwing challenge. But I think the real winner are the wood we split along the way.
Turns out we could hack it.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
have to
think
leave
I
this
can
here.
handle any more of this.
And with that, let's go back to the studio.
I'm sorry. Your lunch, sir.
Ah, thank you, sir.
Now I have to go get mine.